Luigi for this project. And so my friend Clive, who was helping out with stuff, and Paul, who became Mario, said, I have a couple friends of ours that do Acme Comedy Theater. They could, Matt Key, and a bunch of these guys in Brawl do improv out there in LA at the Acme Comedy Theater. And so they were like, well, we got some friends you can throw our way. And we had Tony Rago, who plays Link, and Matt Key come in to audition. And Tony came in and did a really great job. Like, oh, I think that's a really good actor. And then Matt Key came in looking like Matt Key with a green t-shirt and blue jeans.
I know how to audition.
and he nailed it. And we were like, oh, Tony was...
I really want to see those other audition takes because I still don't know what I had that those other guys didn't. Just FYI.
You know, we'll discuss it. Not that you bring it up. No. But yeah, so he did a great job in the show, on the audition. We wanted him in there. And evidently he actually had written a comedy sketch for his school years before where he also played Luigi. So it was more of him reprising the role, if you will.
I've played Luigi 3 times in different productions.
Typecast. Alright, so let's get another question. Where is the one in the back row? So right.
What are you eating and is it tasty?
What?
What are you eating and is it tasty?
I was eating a McDonald's sausage biscuit. And it's the only thing from McDonald's I allow myself to eat, and I only eat it when I wake up really fucking early. When that person text messaged me at 2 a.m. this fucking morning saying, hey, you want to Skype with a panel in Britain? I was like, yeah, because that's an excuse to eat sausage biscuit. Drink some chai tea early in the morning.
Well, thank you very much for getting up your morning and being with us, Matt.
Yeah. It looks like you put a lot of backstory behind Brawl, but how much of that did you actually sort of plan, and how much did you just sort of make up as you went along?
Well, we had actually written the entire arc that we're doing now at the very beginning. We had an idea of the main characters of the story and where it was going to go, and the general, this character does this character does this character finds this out, this goes crazy, these characters die, this character becomes the villain, this character does this. We had all that figured out before we shot anything. But then we were also planning for 3 episodes. And so after the first episode was written, and we'd gotten, a 10th of the way through the arc, and it was already 12 pages, we're like, okay, we're gonna need to fill this a little bit. And so it just kind of came from that way. We could take each episode and be like, what characters haven't we introduced that would work well into the world here, that we hadn't already thought up? And then we'd start figuring out their arc, and that would kind of really help improve and help drive the wedge to the very, very final apex of the story. So we had most everything big figured out, but a lot of the small bits kind of came as they did. And to be honest, some of the characters, we got most of our inspiration from casting. The actor who plays King Dedede, his name is Kurt Diederich, fantastic actor. We met very early into the series, and we weren't quite sure how we were going to fit Dedede into the series, or if we were going to fit him in there and have him just, a background unseen force in the kingdom. And then he came up to us at a meeting in the SAG building for web presentation and development. And he's like, hey, I love the series. He's a friend of Matt Key's. He goes to Acme Comedy Theater. He's like, I want to be in your show. And I looked at him and went, do you fancy being a penguin? A blue penguin? And he said yes. And so we worked with him for a little bit in the character. We got the Foghorn Leghorn kind of accent going. He was so good that we just wanted to give him a nice meaty episode. And so episode 5 was, in my opinion, that's Dedede's swan song. So yeah, a lot of it based on the actors, a lot of it just kind of came along the way, but we knew the general arc and filled it as we went.
You should also know that Kurt Diederich is one of the biggest guys I've ever met.
He's a big man. Has a tall, wide personality, voice, and love. There's a lot of love to get.
Drafting the coat for that was really fun. Going to find like an extra large size and then weighing like okay, that's not big enough. And then like actually sewing it together and being like, this is, I could sail a ship with this thing.
It took two of us to put the costume on him.
Yeah,
Not joking. Oh, that's fantastic.
he's awesome.
All right, let's do a question over this side. Gentleman, the black hat over there.
Would you ever consider doing a Final Fantasy take on like the Will Be Your kind of comedy?
I'm a very big fan of Final Fantasy and have been for a very long time. Because of my closeness, I wish not to taint. It would be something to consider. Once again, after this project, I want to take a break from very, very intensive costumes and epic fight scenes and things like that for a while. Plus, there's already a lot of really good Final Fantasy parody and stuff online. It would be something to consider down the road, most definitely, because it is something I really enjoy and understand and appreciate. And plus, we could have Matt Key play Sephiroth, which would be fantastic. He'd be good with long silver locks and a big sword. You do that, right, Matt?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Cats.
I didn't know half the Nintendo characters when we started this project.
Yeah, actually, we have some great B-roll footage down the road where we have a bunch of the cast who've never played Brawl before, very drunk, playing Brawl for the first time. And that was amusing.
Tony Rago.
Yes.
The guy who plays Chief Link.
Oh my
my god.
He is the funniest drunk ever.
I think he picked Link and then lost first in the round and then decided to just shout pussy at everyone else for the rest of the entire fight. Pussy! Link, still it! Why? Because you're a pussy! I wasn't actually shouting at you, sir. But yeah, so, what was the question? I got one. No, yeah, it's definitely a possibility. We'll see where it takes me, if inspiration takes it. And also if it pays. Because right now, this isn't really paying. It's non-profit, so it's, you know, it's a lot more time than we anticipated put into it, but, you know, it's worth it for you guys. It's worth it to know that it's appreciated. And, you know, we're all sitting there going, it's worth it when we all put in, you know, 36 hours without sleep. We're all ready to just strangle each other in the middle of a cold warehouse at 4 a.m. I've got 3 more shots to get. Fix his makeup because it's running. You shut up before I kill you. You know, it's those moments where you stop and go, you know, it's okay, it's worth it, because there are people out there that will enjoy this, and then I get to go to England and get drunk with all you crazy fools and put him on a giant screen where he gets to flick us all off. So it's worthwhile in that regard. Dun, I don't know what it is. So you have any questions on this section?